Nepal's cities, particularly Kathmandu, face significant traffic congestion. With a rapidly growing population and limited infrastructure, managing road traffic has become a major challenge. I mean, have you ever tried to get anywhere in Kathmandu during rush hour? It's like trying to swim through a sea of motorcycles, taxis, and the occasional goat. It's enough to make you miss dial-up internet. But what if there was a solution? What if we could untangle this web of honking horns and exhaust fumes? Traffic jams, long commutes and road accidents have become part of daily life for many. The lack of efficient public transport, narrow roads and high vehicle ownership are major contributors to these issues. People spend hours stuck in traffic, breathing in exhaust fumes and dreaming of, well, anything but being stuck in traffic. It's like the city has collectively decided to participate in a slow-motion carpool karaoke session, except nobody's singing and everyone's late for work, and don't even get me started on the road rage. Let's just say that in Kathmandu, honk is a love language. One of the most effective solutions to ease road traffic in Nepal is improving and expanding public transportation. By adding more buses, increasing frequency, and promoting the use of larger, cleaner buses, we can reduce the number of private vehicles on the roads. Think of it like this. Instead of everyone having their own personal sardine can on wheels, we can all ride together in a slightly larger sardine can. Okay, maybe that's not the most appealing image, but the point is more buses mean fewer cars, which means less traffic. Plus, it's good for the environment, and who knows, maybe you'll even make a new friend on the bus. Just try not to make eye contact, it's awkward. Dedicated bus lanes, like those in other countries, can make buses more efficient. In busy cities, buses should have priority, which means they can travel faster, avoid traffic jams, and encourage more people to use them. It's like giving the bus a VIP pass to bypass all the drama. No more weaving in and out of traffic, no more getting stuck behind that one guy who's trying to parallel park a yak. Just a smooth, air-conditioned ride to your destination. Of course, this means that some people might have to adjust their driving habits, but hey, isn't a little inconvenience worth it for a less congested city? Plus, think of all the time you'll save not being stuck in traffic. You could finally start that novel you've been putting off, or learn how to play the ukulele, or maybe just take a nap. The possibilities are endless. Chapter 4. Traffic Lights 2.0. Advanced traffic management systems that control the flow of traffic can significantly reduce congestion. Intelligent traffic lights that adapt to traffic conditions, along with surveillance and monitoring, can help manage road usage more efficiently. Imagine a world where traffic lights could actually think, where they could sense when there's a backup and adjust accordingly, where they could communicate with other traffic lights to keep things moving smoothly. It sounds like science fiction, but it's not. This technology already exists, and it's being used in cities around the world to combat traffic congestion. And the best part is it doesn't involve any mind control, at least not that we know of. Chapter 5. Pedal power to the people. Encouraging people to walk or cycle can reduce the number of vehicles on the road. Creating safer pedestrian paths and bicycle lanes will help reduce congestion, promote healthier lifestyles, and cut down on pollution. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trevor, are you suggesting that I trade in my trusty motorcycle for a bicycle in this heat? Are you mad? And to that I say, no, I'm not mad, I'm just optimistic. Look, I get it. Cycling in Kathmandu isn't always easy, but it's a great way to get some exercise, enjoy the fresh air, what little there is of it, and avoid the traffic altogether. Plus, think of the bragging rights. You'll be able to tell everyone that you're single-handedly saving the planet, one pedal stroke at a time. Chapter 6. Building our way out of gridlock. Upgrading roads and building necessary infrastructure like flyovers and new highways will help ease traffic bottlenecks. This will allow smooth movement for buses and private vehicles alike. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trevor, isn't building more roads just going to encourage more people to drive? And to that I say, well, yeah, maybe, but it's a bit more complicated than that. Look, the reality is that Kathmandu needs better infrastructure. The roads are overcrowded, the intersections are clogged, and the whole system is just begging for an upgrade. Building new roads and flyovers might seem like a counterintuitive solution, but it's like adding more lanes to a highway. It might not solve the problem entirely, but it will definitely help ease the flow of traffic. Public awareness is key to reducing traffic issues. Encouraging carpooling, responsible driving, and a better understanding of public transport options can create a significant impact. We need to change the way people think about transportation. We need to make them see that public transport isn't just for people who can't afford cars, it's for everyone. We need to teach them the art of carpooling, which is basically just a fancy way of saying sharing is caring. And most importantly, we need to remind them that the road is not their personal racetrack. It's a shared space, and we all need to be a little more considerate of our fellow commuters. So the next time you're about to honk your horn at that old lady who's driving too slowly, just take a deep breath and remember, we're all in this traffic jam together. The road to a smarter, more sustainable transportation system in Nepal is achievable. By implementing these solutions, we can pave the way for a future with less congestion, cleaner air, and a better quality of life for all. It's time to reimagine our cities, to create spaces where people can breathe easy, where the air isn't thick with exhaust fumes, and where the sound of birdsong drowns out the honking of horns. It's time to reclaim our streets, to transform them from concrete jungles into vibrant public spaces where people can walk, cycle, and socialize without fear of being run over by a speeding microbus. It's time for a smarter, greener Nepal. A Nepal where the only traffic jams are caused by flocks of pigeons. Let's make traffic jams a thing of the past. Join us in building a smarter, greener Nepal. It's time to ditch the car keys and embrace the bus pass. It's time to trade in the motorcycle helmet for a bicycle helmet. It's time to walk, to cycle, to carpool, to do whatever it takes to reduce our reliance on cars, because together we can make a difference. Together, we can create a Kathmandu where the air is clean, the streets are safe, and the only thing that's gridlocked is the view of the Himalayas. Imagine a Kathmandu where you can actually hear the birds sing over the din of traffic. Imagine a Kathmandu where you can walk down the street without choking on exhaust fumes. Imagine a Kathmandu where the only time you're late is because you got caught up chatting with your neighbor on the bus. It might sound like a dream, but it doesn't have to be. By supporting public transport, promoting smart mobility, and working together to reduce traffic, we can make this dream a reality.